everybody, welcome back. My name is Sparks and this is Gamemode 4, the series where we create command block modules that change and modify the gameplay experience. Alright guys, and today's Gamemode 4 module is again created by Ease, and it's the much awaited Soul Probes module. So this is a pretty cool module. It's very useful to use this in conjunction with the spawner minecart module, but you can use it without that as well. It does require the custom crafting base module. So the custom crafting base module is available from the website. There's a link in the description for the install click code and the schematic, and the same for the one-click codes for this. These are all available on the website for installation. So what the Soul Probes module does is it's similar to Soul Shards, the actual mod, and it's created by Ease, and what it lets you do is if you kill a certain number of animals, you can create an egg for that animal. So let's just show that in action. So first of all, you need a soul probe. So you need to put a book like this, a bottle of enchanting at the top, and then a nether star at the bottom, and this creates a soul probe. Now this book, when opened, contains a list of all of the mobs that you've killed, how many of them you've killed, and how many you need to kill to get an egg. And once you have enough for an egg, you can click on one on their name to actually generate the results. So these are all of the mobs available in the system. So at the moment we have no kills at all. These books are shareable. If you're a multiplayer, you can throw it to somebody else. When they pick it up, they'll be able to see their own kill stats listed. So let's take a look at this a second. So we can see that there's currently, for me, I have 4 mushrooms that I've already killed. I was playing around with this a little bit earlier. So if I kill another mushroom, that number has now gone up to 5, as you would expect. There, 5 out of 25. And we need 25 total. So I'm going to kill off some of these guys so that we have 25 mushrooms in the bag killed. Should be about enough there. There we go. And if we take a look now, we'll be able to see that I have 29 out of 25. Now if I click this to create a spawn egg, it's going to say you don't have any empty spawn eggs, and this is because you do need to create a vessel for these souls to go into. And you do this by getting a custom crafter, putting an egg in the middle, you put diamonds above and below, light grey dye to either side, and then in the corners you put some bone meal. There we go. And that creates this empty spawn egg. Now if we try again, we're going to go over to mushroom, we're going to click the name mushroom, and it's going to replace our empty egg with a mushroom egg. Now all of this works in survival. You can do 2 things with this egg. One thing is you can just place it on the ground and it'll spawn a mushroom, and obviously I'm in creative so I didn't lose the egg, but normally once you've spawned one mob, the egg is gone. The other thing you can do with this is convert mob spawners. So say you find a zombie spawner or a spider spawner in a dungeon, you can get one of these eggs from your Soul Probes book, and you can right click on the spawner with the egg to change what's inside. This is actually a vanilla feature. People don't realize you can do this in survival in vanilla, but right clicking on an egg, that's not a module, that's just vanilla does it. All this module does is it gives you the eggs. So this way you can create spawners for a vast range of mobs. The full list is here. You can see on the wiki for a full list of everything as well. Very useful. A few things to mention before we finish here is that firstly there is a module coming out soon called spawner upgrades, which lets you increase or make certain changes to these spawners. And if you upgrade a spawner, you will no longer be able to right click it with one of these eggs. You will need to create a blank spawn egg. If you click on one of these spawner cages with a blank egg, it will give you a blank spawner. So let's just quickly show that. So tick this, and if we right click on this, we're going to get an empty spawner. So if you upgrade your spawner with the as yet unreleased spawner upgrade module, you'll need to empty it before you can put a new egg inside. And the only other thing to mention is this book. It uses trigger commands, so you don't need to be opt to use these commands, but in Spigot and possibly Bucket, there is sometimes an issue where you cannot use trigger commands if you are not opt. So I don't normally, I mean these modules are not designed to work with other plugins, but having had a lot of grief with this myself, just mentioning that Spigot and Bucket may have issues. I'm not sure if they fixed it in the latest Spigot build or not. And that is all I really have to say. You can do this with all of the mobs that I showed in this book here. I'm just demonstrating with mushrooms because they're cool and delicious and they make soup. Well, thank you very much as always for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely go check out Ease. There's a link to his channel in the video description. Two things that I forgot to mention. The first is I fixed a bug with the spawner to minecart system, which was causing minecarts to duplicate and for hyperspawners not to work. So you can download the fixed version from the website now. It's all good. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I would avoid keeping the Soul Probes book in your hotbar when you're not using it. It causes a little bit of extra lag and can visually glitch up your inventory a little bit. So if you're not using the Soul Probes book, keep it in your main inventory rather than the hotbar or in a chest. That's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.